Hey, my beautiful audience. Orion English Star is back again with yet another video, and I know you're gonna like this video, so please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. So, in my today's video, I have taken up the explanation of a poem mentioned in Beehive book for class 9 students prescribed by CBSE. The name of the poem is The Snake Trying, and it has been beautifully penned down by a Canadian poet, W. Ross. Now, this poet, W. Ross, he was born on June 14, 1894 in Canada, and he studied geophysics at the University of Toronto. He was a Canadian geophysicist and a poet. Because of his style of writing images poetry, many of the people led to call him the first modern Canadian poet. And eventually, Ross died of cancer in 1966. Now, this poem, which he has written, The Snake Trying, this is actually a poem which is consisting of 16 lines, and the title, as we could see, The Snake Trying, it reveals that the snake is making an effort. He shows the snake as a victim in this poem and a man as the assailant. The theme which he worked upon is that we should prevent cruelty towards animals. He develops this thought by requesting people to maintain ecological balance and not to harm any species. And categorically, over here in this poem, he's talking about snakes. And he tries to give us a very strong message that we human beings, we because out of our fear, our apprehensions, we react to the snakes, because we are scared of them. He points out that not all snakes are poisonous. In fact, some of them are quite harmless. It is cruel to attack a snake as soon as we see it. Even if a snake is poisonous, it will do us no harm if it doesn't see any danger from us, because a snake only bites in self defense. Otherwise, it is as harmless as any other creature, and sadly, human beings are the ones who attack a snake without provocation. As I told you, it's our own fears, our own apprehensions, that our first reaction on seeing a snake is we get a feeling that we should hit it, otherwise, the snake will bite us. But if we don't, pose a danger for the snake will slowly slither away. So, this thing has been told to us by the poet in this poem. Now, let's take the poem in detail. If you see the first paragraph, the snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin long body, how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. Pursuing means chasing. Curving means twisting. You could see in the picture how the long body of the snake curves and twists and move. So over here the poet is telling us that this snake is being chased by a man who is trying to kill him with a stick. The snake is trying to escape from that hit by the stick, and as the snake crawls, its body twists and turns, forming fascinating shapes which impresses the poet. He says that it is so, charming and graceful creature, and if you see, the moves are very elegant. We should not, try to kill them. Rather, we should appreciate the creation of nature. And if you see, we have the literary device pursuing stick over here as transferred epithet. Why a transferred epithet? Because transferred epithet is what? It is an adjective which qualifies a noun, but it has a hidden noun which it explains. So pursuing is adjective, stick is a noun, but we all know a stick cannot fly in the air. Obviously, it's referring to the hand of a human being who is holding the stick and chasing the snake. So this combination of adjective and noun over here becomes the poetic device transferred epithet. Let's see the second paragraph. He glides through the water away from the straw. Oh, let him go. Over the water into the reeds to hide. Without hurt, small and green, he is harmless even to children. Glides means move, stroke, hitting off the stick, and reeds. They are tall plants that grow in large groups in shallow water or ground that remains always wet and soft. So, in these lines, poet is addressing the man who is chasing the snake and he is requesting him that let the snake escape, let the snake go, let him, safely slither into the water body where he may hide himself among the reeds, right? And the poet informs the man that see, all snakes are not poisonous, especially this green colored snake is non poisonous and he's harmless even to a small child. So we should not kill such snakes. And eventually, in the last paragraph, he says, along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green, slim reeds. Vanishes means disappears. Ripples mean small waves made by the wind. So, according to the poet, he is telling us the scene that what actually happened. He says that the innocent snake was lying on the sandy bank of the pond till it was spotted and chased by a person holding a stick. Now, why this person was chasing and holding a stick? Because of his own fears that, if snake is there, it will definitely bite him. So, just because of that fear, he picked up a stick and he started chasing. And in order to save himself, the snake disappears into the ripples of the water and hides in the camouflaging green bushes of the marshy plant. So basically, the snake took shelter in the green slender reeds right beyond the pond where he could actually hide himself and save its life. So it's an appeal by the poet that, because of our fears, we should not kill animals. That's all in this poem. And let's look at the poetic devices over here. Poetic device, as I told you, there is just one poetic device over here, transferred epithet. And I told you that is the combination of adjective and noun, and it describes a noun, but there is a hidden noun to which it is used for. So over here, pursuing stick, as the stick was chasing the snake, and it's understood stick was held by a man. The poem over here is written in free verse, it doesn't have any rhyming scheme. So that is all in this poem, children. I hope you might have liked my explanation. Once again, let me give you a reminder that please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.